Everyone has an opinion on whether hybrid working is a success or a failure. What do you think? I'm Anni Hood. Hello and welcome to Well Intel Daily. This is the podcast that joins the dots on wellbeing perspective and everyday relevance. The COVID pandemic opened the gate to the biggest flexible working experiment the world had ever seen. Both joy and sorrow ensued from March 2020, depending on who you were and what your living circumstances allowed. Ever since then, a delicate dance has been playing out between employers and employees on what flexible or hybrid working means and how to manage it. Individual situations and preferences alongside productivity and business performance are the biggest issues. But when you lift the lid on those macro points, the considerations underneath range from cost savings in office space and travel to the office to the emotional toll that hybrid working is presenting for some, weakened loyalty from teams because they feel less connected to brand culture, and for younger, newer, or struggling staff, being out of the office environment is detrimental to their learning, connection, and development. The fabulous Christine Armstrong has compiled a working models spectrum, and it describes 6 options that are being used across the employment landscape. Here are the 6. 100% remote, no office visits required. Work from anywhere, regular off-site working. Fluid hybrid, that means flexible days in the office, or a fixed hybrid, set days in the office. Some are offering a 4-day week, 80% time for 100% pay, or 100% office, or in other words, the pre-pandemic traditional model. And the considerations for ambitious employees is the proximity bias, that is, the subconscious tendency to value and reward physical presence. Stronger relationships get built, but in turn, that disadvantages those keener on home working, such as parents of young children. But the standout issue from a personal well-being perspective is connection with others and relationships. We already know we have a loneliness epidemic. Hybrid working for many will fuel a feeling of isolation. As a leader, how are you handling this? Is back to the future a better option? Or will it actually come down to employees working for companies that adopt the model that suits them best over the company that is the shiniest on paper? The jury is still out, but the wrestle for you and I is balancing business performance with the retention of good performers and happy, healthy people. It's still a work in progress, but the scales today weigh more heavily to people first. Tomorrow, you'll hear from Victoria Fuller, partner in the global retreat company, echoing from a different perspective exactly this sentiment.